Alamodome in San Antonio, Texas, home to the UTSA Roadrunners. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Temple Owls, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Temple about to kick it off and get this game underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So UTSA's offense will go to work first. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Smith wants to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. And they exploited that soft spot. They get it down to the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. And the Roadrunners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught over the middle. It's Wallace. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Roadrunners are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a 1st down.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion now setting up 4th.
And you'll take that 1st drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that 1st drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
The Owls offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. On the run, it's Jackson. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Owls moving quickly to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Punts it out of the air. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the 1st down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's talk just a second about tempo. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And it's no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He breaks a tackle. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. It'll be 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Roadrunners line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the ball will be down just outside the 30-yard line.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football in that play.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Got the big tight end on the corner route. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
And first down for the offense.
They're going to run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Temple lines up quickly. Smith dropping to pass. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Offense changing the play. To the air on 1st down. Looking left. Finds his man. It's Smith. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. And when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Under fire. He'll heave it deep. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
Defense is a lot about communication. Multiple wide receivers on the same side. I got to understand if this guy's going in, this guy's coming out. Not a good job by the defense with communication there.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. we've reached the break, and it's UTSA on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First play of the period will be a second down. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Here they come on third down, and the defense has had no answers so far. He unleashes a long one. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Use the play fake, now to throw. He wants it all. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Owls want to crank the tempo.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. That last completion sets them up on second down. They're going back to the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Smith wants to throw. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic. Breaks into the open. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. The Owls had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Touchdown, Owls! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. Hold and fire complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Wallace. At midfield, he's got room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. They'll line up for a second down play. Smith dropping to pass. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Rolling, throwing, looking right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They think there's room to run to the right here.
Great team defense on that run. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
How about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the grab. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Never a doubt. And with the field goal, we are tied here in the second quarter. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. New Mexico State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Aggie Memorial Stadium, one of the more fun places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Jacksonville State. Two fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Smith wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Smith.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the... They forced the turnover. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Leaves it with the back. Trying to take it back. Oh, he got loose. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Owls!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
UTSA 10.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go back to the air on second down. Looking to scramble. Flips it out to the back. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the third possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical third down, forcing an incompletion.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Gets it inside the 40. Brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He lets one fly deep. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Roadrunners will snap it on first and 10. Smith dropping to pass. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
He got it! We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Holds and fires complete to the right. And he will score! Touchdown, Roadrunners!
Man, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in San Antonio, and we've had a lively first half. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Alamo Dome.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Roadrunners will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game. There he goes! Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. He's up to 107 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. And the Owls headed quickly to the line. Running back searching for a hole. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Here on third down, will they go back to the running game? They'll try to run for it. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Temple lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll try to feel the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. Off play action on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there and it just trickled through his fingers. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And some room to work. Wide open spaces. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42. The Roadrunners, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Smith wants to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Off the play fake. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He's got it. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Roadrunners are marching down the field. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
And if that don't light your fire, your wood is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boy, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive linemen, make game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
The give to the back. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Roadrunners now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments. Smith dropping to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
You got to love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now, and you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now 3rd down, you know they're going to be pinning their ears back.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give to the tailback. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. The Owls will hustle to the line. They'll run play action. He's got the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Dances away to buy time. Touchdown, oh! And that one will give him the lead. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such a great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Tulsa is in front. They've answered the bell today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 7 over Tulane. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Smith wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Wants to keep it in the air. Spits it out to the back. Makes the catch. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
The Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Roadrunners come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the right. Working the big fella downfield and outside. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Big fella moving. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it's a really nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator because you just had an explosive run getting you down close to the goal line. I think everybody on defense was expecting them to just turn around and hand it off again. Not the case. Now you go pass. Really nice catching the defense off guard, and they get the touchdown. Bang, bang, 2 plays, 6 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking for a crease. It's Jackson. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Smith dropping to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Got the tight end outside. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll move the wide receiver. Fights off a defender. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. And the Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. That's reeled in. It's Hardy. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The play action fake. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Temple lining up to punt it away. Here's the return. He's got great speed. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Wide open downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Got his man on the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done, though.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, UTSA! They move on top here in the 4th. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. With the catch, it's Hardy. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
Temple lines up quickly.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover, and you saw a great example of it with that running back.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. He wants to go deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Temple. And they take it in for 6 more points. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The short hands, it's Smith. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave him. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's going for the big play. dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Give to the running back. Plows through the defense. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a 4th quarter lead. But they don't want to leave too much. Back's going for the goal line. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. Barrels ahead. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they go back on top.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Smith wants to throw. The sure hands, it's Jones. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
This receiver is such a weapon. He has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Just keep slinging it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here we go. Down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Owls. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. New Mexico State has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 18 to Jacksonville State.
Smith dropping to pass.
Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds in this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Here's a throw downfield late. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that is his fifth interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And in a two-possession game, they'll take a knee. Defense can stop it a couple more times. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore.